I'm telling Dylan to watch Making a Murderer.
That's okay.
I love that. Did you watch Amy Bradley is Missing?
I don't think so.
Okay, very, very quickly. And then we gotta go into other things. So, me and Dylan were at a cottage where there's no Wi-Fi, there's no nothing, and I had to download the stupid Netflix show. And he downloads his shows, and we like watch our shows separately in the bed, right? And his phone dies, and then he looks at me and he goes, "What are you watching?" And I go, "Bro, I'm not sharing my fucking phone with you. It's a phone." Well, anyways, I did, and I'm watching this documentary, and the only time I've ever felt this feeling was watching Tiger King. When you're at the end of an episode and you go, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
So you have to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that episode, you're like, what is happening? This is Amy Bradley. She went on a cruise with her family.
I did watch this.
How crazy.
Yeah.
And then she goes missing. Sorry for the viewers.
No, you're good.
For the listeners. Then she goes missing on a cruise ship, not at a port, during the night. She goes missing. And then they can't figure out because they have to let everybody off the boat at the port. And so they lost her.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is so crazy. And then when that guy says, "Oh, I've seen her in like whatever, the Bahamas." It's like, what the fuck is going on right now? And man, that had us for a loop, that show.
Yeah.
That was a good one. And I think the ending was that she's a prostitute somewhere in like,
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure the end. See, I'm not a big fan of stories that don't have endings, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them, where it's like just like, I don't know.
that's what happened.
We think this is where she is, but it's like, okay.
It's so crazy just to think that.
And it makes the cruise ship look really, really like terrible. Like, and like it's one of those things where I can understand it to one extent, but I also can't understand it to the other. Like,
Well, she obviously got off the boat with people.
yes, but that was the thing. They realized she was missing before that. So they realized she was missing. She was missing for like
They can't
12 hours or something.
stop 12,000 people from getting off the boat.
But that was the thing. It was like they realized, and then the boat security was like, "Why don't you go ahead and look again for her, and then maybe we'll look." So it's like, no, my daughter's missing, dude. Like, and she's a little older. She's like probably in her 20s.
Yeah,
right? So
she's
it's
like late 20s.
So it's like they're like, "You look again." So then like they look again. They're like,
But how do you look on a cruise ship?
But it's
There's 12 floors.
right? But it's like they're like, "We looked. She's not here." And then they're like, "We are gonna dock in like the next hour or whatever. Like, do not dock. Like, search the boat." And then they're like, "We're not gonna stop docking
Yeah.
for one person."
Yeah.
And then they docked. And then that's what fucked everything up.
Yeah.
And while they were docked, they cleaned all the rooms.
I forgot about that. So all the evidence was
it was
gone.
just like even this was like
I
they
forgot about that
fucked
part.
them over so hard by just not
caring.
caring. And it's like,
But why? But that's what's weird was they looked at everybody who got off the boat.
but no, they didn't. That's the thing. Like,
Because they were like, she did not get off the boat that the customers did because we searched. She got off the boat a different way. And that's why we didn't find her. Allegedly.
No.
This is all alleged. But I'm positive because that's how they were like, she must have been with employees who got off at a different.
yeah, because there was a whole thing with like the band member too. She was like flirting with the band guy.
Yes.
And then there was those two girls who said they saw them together after she came back to the room.
Yeah.
Her and the band guy. But it was one of those things where it's like, maybe the two girls saw them. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe the girls were drunk. So it's like, I think
Very
I'm
possible.
pretty sure they were drunk. I could be wrong about that. But
But that's crazy to look at two people and just go, "Chick," and remember those two faces.
yeah.
Like if you tell me a tall, skinny, blonde, white girl, I could probably pinpoint 10 and they would
Yeah.
all look the same to me.
That's true.
It's like, and you are telling me that was the woman, that. It's like, there's
I
no
feel like
way.
I'm pretty good with faces. I feel like I'm pretty good
That's
with like.
crazy. I don't know
it's
how
like,
you guys could do that.
I know. I've seen that person before. Like, you want to move on to the movie?
Yeah.
All right. You ready? Mm-hmm. What up, homies? It's your boy Stev. Today I'm here with Ash.
Hi.
And we are talking Return to Silent Hill.
Yay.
Ashley, what did you think?
This movie fucking blew, man. It's so bad.
We just got out of the theater.
Ah. This was terrible. What the hell? What was the point?
Okay, so you never played the game, obviously.
No.
No, so it's obviously based. It's based off of Silent Hill 2,
Okay.
which came out about 25 years ago. I feel like.
Okay.
Um.
Because Silent Hill 1, you were with the cop. That was Silent Hill 1.
Yes. Yeah.
That
yeah.
was actual video game. I remember Silent Hill 1.
Yeah, and then the first movie was based off of Silent Hill 1,
Yes.
but they
'Cause you
they
had the
changed
cop. Oh,
the,
of course.
the genders of the character. Like the main character in the game was a guy, it was a girl in the movie, but other than that,
okay.
it was pretty similar.
Because Sharon, yeah, it was the mother with the short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Silent Hill 2, the game, which was recently remade.
Okay.
So it's pretty fresh in people's brains, which is why I thought it was very interesting that they made this movie. I was like, oh, I mean, so the movie came out, I want to say probably 20 years, maybe 15 years ago. I'm not sure. I feel like it's like 2008 or 9.
Silent Hill 2?
Silent Hill 1. The movie. You okay? You having an aneurysm or something? I thought it was very interesting that they're like, okay, they waited like 20 years to make a remake, but it's the same director as the first movie. So I'm like, okay.
2006.
Okay.
20 years.
So about 20 years. So same director.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I like the first
Yeah.
movie, actually. A lot of people don't. I'm like, I think it's a pretty solid
I
video
love
game
that movie.
It's pretty good. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with it. And I thought it was interesting. Like, okay, you're going to do Silent Hill 2, which just got remade, so it's fresh in everybody's mind. So I'm like, it's kind of a cool idea. I also thought the movie was kind of meh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love that video game. I'm a big
Okay.
fan of the video game. I'm a big fan of the storyline. And they followed the storyline kind of. They did weird things. And I thought, I don't understand why they did the weird things. Just follow the storyline.
Okay.
And I don't you know what I mean? Like we'll get really into it, but like, I don't know.
Okay. So, what I will say, it was very interesting. This is maybe the movie that I've ever seen the most portray as a video game.
Okay.
I've never really seen a movie, as far as I can remember, where it was like literally you're watching the videos in the video game as part of the movie.
Yeah.
So the way they filmed it, he was like, it's filmed as like a normal movie, but they put this almost filter on it where it kind of looked like a video game video.
It was one of those things where I couldn't tell if it was really bad CGI or not. Because there were some scenes. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
You nailed
like,
it. Either it was on purpose or it was terrible.
Right? Because
you nailed it.
there's a scene or two where there's like the monsters look great.
Yeah.
The monsters look fantastic. You could kind of tell they're kind of practical, but a lot of it's CGI and it looks fantastic. So
Yes.
if you can do that, why are you making really weird CGI towns?
I think they were just portraying the video game. I really do. I believe maybe you would know, you have one of those really good memories for that maybe it was an actual video in the video game.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those, because there are some things that I'm like, why would they do that? And it didn't make sense, and it must have been in the video game, but I just don't know. And one of the major things I want to bring up, and I really hope everyone's seen it, we didn't even talk about it yet, is Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Okay. No, I've never seen it, actually. So.
Okay. So I've never played the video game.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be very honest. I was barely there mentally for that movie, but I did watch it. And I remember something really interesting was he has to be in a room and he has to like watch the cameras for the creatures.
Yeah.
And there comes a point when Josh Hutcherson is in this room and there's no door. And he goes, what about the door? And she goes, there is no door. And he's like, why wouldn't there be a door? And then he turns around and there's a mask on a chair. And that's the mask how he gets away from being eaten by the creatures, okay? So spoilers, I don't think. But that is from the video game.
Okay.
But it was so natural. It
was
seemed... Thank you.
Well integrated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If I didn't watch the video game, I immediately knew it was a video game reference because I'm just like that. I can just tell. I've played video games. But it's like, if I didn't know, it would have fit with the movie perfectly.
Yeah.
This did not integrate like that for me.
I agree with you. And
It was very sticker. It was very like, we're going to do real, and then we're going to do this video game sequence of you first person running and the camera's bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're kind of dizzy. And then it's a video again, and then it's normal, professionally done, very well done monsters. And you're like, how the fuck are we going from this creature that's spewing venom, looked totally real,
yeah.
to this weird CGI shit, and then to this first person runner action of the camera jumping everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. And going back to the integration of like video game scenes, one thing that they did in this that, so, sorry, it's all
I thought I was being so quiet.
oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, it's Hercules. When he's like, he's freaking out, and then you hear like the
And the
and
little
he turns,
devil.
yeah, and he's drinking the drink. So it made me
Sorry.
think of-
I was
anyway.
afraid you were going to hear this first instead of me golfing. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, sorry. So, one thing that this movie did, so a lot of scenes from this movie are ripped straight from the video game.
Which I
Like-
don't mind.
Yeah, but the problem is they changed the characters and their motivations.
That's weird. Why
So
would they do that?
It doesn't make any sense. So it's like there was something I guess I don't know who wrote the movie, but they were trying to do, and I'll get to it in spoilers because it is in fact a spoiler.
Okay.
But
You played this video game.
yeah.
You remember it
Oh
vividly?
yeah. I actually played it. I played the remake recently, actually. So I'm very.
Is the remake identical to the older one? Or they changed some things?
It's
Okay.
a little bit. They made it a little more action heavy. That's pretty much the big difference.
Okay.
Which I didn't like personally. I like the original
In this
one better.
one? Oh, you
In
mean
the
the video game they made
Yeah,
action heavy.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, go ahead.
And they changed a few things, but nothing really. Nothing significant. Whereas this, it takes scenes and just kind of puts them randomly in, but character motivations are completely different. So it's like the scenes don't really work anymore. You know what I mean? It's almost like line for line. And I'll explain again in spoilers. I'm sorry for even bringing it up, but
Why are you sorry?
even like down to like, okay, so you know what? Hold on. Let's go back before we even get into it. Would you like to explain what the movie is about? If I explain it, I'll get more into the game. I'd rather you explain it because you just watched the movie.
Okay, so I never played the game, so this is just me watching the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So there's a man named James, and he, I don't even know why he's driving in his car. Do we ever learn why he's driving in his car to begin with?
Nope.
I just thought of that now. So he's driving along
A highway.
a
I guess.
highway. But we've seen the highway before in the first movie because she's driving along
Yeah.
the hills
Yep.
in the first one. So I've seen like he's going towards Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And he almost gets hit by a truck, and he swerves, and he hits this suitcase, and it belongs to this woman named Mary. And Mary's like, God fucking damn it, what the fuck? So then he goes, I'm so sorry about your suitcase. And she misses her bus because this whole suitcase debacle. And
Which is like we start right.
okay,
How fucking terrible it
I am
is.
so annoyed. And that was the opening scene.
The worst part about it is they show the scene twice in the movie, and both times I'm like, it's so terribly
Okay.
written. But
Pause the storyline just to tell you this. It's a coach bus pulling up, and she goes, wait for me. And it's like, well, no fucking shit. He's pulling over to the fucking bus station
Yeah.
where there's people.
The bus is pulling over, and she jumps in front of it like, wait,
stop.
wait. And it's
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
God.
dude, the bus pulled off the highway already.
Dude.
It's like, what are you talking about?
And then the suitcase opens, and like 4 garments fall out, and she goes, forget it, just go. To the bus driver. And it's like, dude, he was literally there for just go. Like that amount of time he was there. I'm talking 40 seconds maximum.
Yeah,
and
like, you
this
never
bus
see-
driver pulled away.
You never see the bus driver, but he's probably just like, okay.
Okay. I would have been like, no, miss, it's okay. Gather your 4 dresses off the street. And put, like, it's
fine.
okay.
I
man.
watched you know what I mean? I'll even help you
Anyway,
because I'm a
fuck.
gentleman. Like,
Back to this stupid fucking story, okay? So she's like, I missed my bus. And he's like, I'll give you a ride. It's the only gentleman thing to do. Where are you going? She goes, I was going in the city. And he said something. I'm going. I don't know where he said he was going.
Oh, I don't know.
He was going. It never says where he was going.
He's
originally.
going the other way. He pretty much said though.
He's going the opposite way
direction.
towards Silent Hill. So she's like, I'll catch a ride with you back to Silent Hill, whatever. And so it's about their relationship and how they got together. And then somehow, we don't really learn how yet until spoilers, they broke up. And he moved back.
Yeah, so he moved. He moved. So
he moved to
she
Silent
lived
Hill.
in Silent Hill, and he moved in with her in Silent Hill,
and they lived there, and they broke up.
Yeah.
And now we learn, like in the beginning of the movie, that he's an alcoholic, and he's really, really angry about life. And we find out that him and Mary broke up, whatever, and he's not okay. And then he gets a letter under his door that says along the lines of, James, I need you. Something's wrong. You need to come back home. So it's him going to Silent Hill. That's what the movie is about. And it's about him, because whenever he lived there, it was all bright and sunny and normal. Well, now he goes back and it's Silent Hill that we know, with the ashes and it's on fire. And he learns that the town, went up in flames and there's creatures. And this is what the movie is about. It's about him going back.
Yeah. And it's him visiting, he visits their apartment first. And then he visits, but the whole thing, and then he kind of goes from there.
Yeah, it's like the apartment, a random, I don't know, whatever, a hospital, and then the last place is, the hotel.
Yeah.
So, that's what the movie's about. And I don't know about the video game. Can you not spoil the video game?
That's pretty much, okay. The only main difference in the video game up to this point, you don't have that horrible opening scene. First of all, that's not in the video game.
Stop the bus! It's like, no fucking shit.
She jumps in front of it stop!
Dude!
The bus driver's already pulling over.
The creatures are chasing him and there's a fence in front of him and he can't get through the fence and it's like, you're literally 6'3", bro. Just hop
fence.
Over it. What are you doing?
He keeps trying to rip this fence apart and hop the fence.
And then that was the first visible, oh my God, I made. Dude, even I cannot climb a fence and I'm 5'5" and I could easily, if my life depended on it, I'd be a fucking gazelle. Right over. No hands.
I'd be a fucking high jumper. I'd clear that by.
Legs in the air. Fucking dude, you're joking me. Anyways, continue. What's the
So the game starts with him at the rest stop in the bathroom, pretty much exactly like that.
Okay.
Where he's in the bathroom, turns on the faucet. That's how the game starts. Okay, and then you find out he got a letter from his wife, Mary, so that's that's pretty much
That's his wife, for sure.
Okay, in the game it's his wife.
For sure?
Yes.
Okay.
But she died 3 years ago. That's the difference. It's
okay.
So that's why it's very weird that he got this letter from her.
Oh,
it's
got it.
Oh, I got this weird letter from my wife who died 3 years ago, and it says it pretty much says the same thing though, where it's I'm at Silent Hill, come find me. So it makes a lot more sense that he's there. My wife died 3 years ago, but she's telling me to come to Silent Hill. That's why when he meets all these random people, and they're like, "Why the fuck are you here?" He's like, "I can't leave. I have to find her because she says she's here, and it's fucking weird." Do you know what I mean? Whereas this, it's kind of strange. He keeps going, but I don't understand really why. I mean, I guess he's trying to find her because in the movie she's alive, right? she's you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, because okay, I can't say anything about that. Yeah, okay.
All right, you want to just move to
spoilers? Let's just go because I have a lot of questions.
Me too. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I have a lot to say.
Don't ask me fucking questions. I don't know shit.
I will say I will say that
he has a sick ass car.
He has a fucking awesome car.
It's a convertible Mustang.
It's pretty
cool. If
cool.
I did not have a Camaro, I would have a Mustang, but my husband has a Mustang, so it made no sense for me to have one.
Yeah.
I do like the car.
It is a cool car. they make
The
him
paintings would have flew out of the back, but that's fine.
his trunk's empty.
There's
It
canvases
makes no sense.
in the back seat, and it's like, bro, those would have flown out.
Yeah.
First-hand experience, canvases fly out of your top if your
Yeah.
top's down. I know this firsthand. Okay.
The trunk's empty too, because
That's a good
he opens it to put her
point.
bags in.
And there's no fucking way you're putting suitcases in the trunk of a convertible. There's no way. I could fit, like, literally a carry-on, and my trunk is full, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
anyways,
weird.
continue. Very nice car.
But they make him he's not a painter in the game. That's a thing for the movie.
Oh,
That's just for
what
whatever.
a weird add-on.
It's just a weird. They're making him an artist, and it's like, okay, it's kind of weird. But I'm into it. I'm into the fact that he's a painter. I'm cool with that. I'm even into the fact that, like, oh, they changed it to where, like, she's not dead. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of okay with that. But, like, I don't know. We'll get into that later. But I even like the guy they got to play it. I'm like, oh,
Not mad.
yeah.
He reminds me of Dylan a lot. The long hair and the leather
He does
jacket.
look a lot like Dylan,
I was
actually.
digging it. I actually really enjoyed him.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
I thought his acting was actually believable. Where, like, he would hold his flashlight up on his phone and it would be visibly shaking.
Yeah. There was one scene where he's running from a monster, and it's almost like some might say it's too shaky. I thought it was really cool. Like, cause it's like, it would be shaky and then he would hide and then you'd see, like, the arms of the creature and then he'd, like, kind of run again.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool scene, actually, but.
Dude, he did really well. I really love the main chick.
Yeah, I thought she was
Mary.
great, too. I thought she was
She's
great,
a
too.
beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She's very, like, these actors, I have nothing bad to say.
They're kind of, sometimes, I don't want to fault them too much. I feel like there's some bad acting here.
They're not. They're portraying the video game. This is
and
what
I
I'm
think,
talking
and
about.
I think it is.
It's the one woman when she goes, hey, where you going? I'll come with you.
Yeah.
And the way she says it is so animatronic that I'm like, she's not saying that. She's saying it like the video game
Yeah.
did. Whenever she meets him and she goes, just making sure you're real. So, and she, like, puts her hands up and it's like, was so unnatural. Was it in the video game? Probably. And I could see them. This is what we're
Yeah.
talking about. We don't. And when you watch this movie, you'll be like, oh, I get it. Because you don't know if it's a reference or is it just shitty.
I agree. And then, okay, so I will say the actors are interesting. Like, I think they do a couple of cool things. I think the monsters are fantastic. There's a lot of scenes in this movie where I'm like, I kind of feel like I'm watching a David Lynch movie. It's just fucking weird. It's weird for the sake of being weird. I will say there's a lot to this movie where they don't really explain shit. It's just fucking weird. Whereas, like, I don't know.
They were definitely leaning across trying to be more scary and more creepy.
Yeah.
Because we hit that, like, the spider person eventually. And
Yeah.
it's like, why would we touch on, like, there was no reason for that? Like, the whole creepiness.
I will say I think there is a reason for the spider creature, but I'll get into that.
But it's like, I think they're leaning more towards trying to be creepy and scary compared to Silent Hill in the beginning. The creatures were not as scary at all, but it was creepier because it was all eerie.
Yeah.
And that was the point, was to be like, I don't know what the fuck is around that corner, but that's the whole movie.
Yeah.
An hour and a half.
So, I will give it a 5 out of 10. It's not amazing
I think
by
that
any
was
means.
higher
It's
than
not
I
even
would have gave
great.
it.
It's okay. It's meh.
Yeah, I would have said, I don't think I'll ever
It's
watch
nonsense.
it again.
It's nonsense. The movie, it's like I said, they're doing a lot of shit.
Why would you give it a 5?
Because there are a couple of things that I did like about it. We'll get into it, but
I would say a 4 or 3. I'll give it a 3.5.
actually, maybe I'll give it a 4. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't think
I
it
probably-
deserves half.
I'll probably never watch it again.
I will never watch that again. I think I did it. I watched it. I'm sorry, I dragged you out. I was so excited. I was like, what? Silent Hill, awesome! And I was so excited.
I was excited. I was excited for
I
it.
should have known I was going to fucking be disappointed. I knew. And it's one of those where I saw the second one and I went, oh, you can't compare to the first one. And now they're making... I should have known.
Yeah, the second movie is not good.
It's not good.
And that's supposed to be based off of Silent Hill 3.
Why did we jump over 2?
Because Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 1 aren't connected. As you could tell by the story. Like, they're not even really parallel stories. They're just
But
completely.
Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 1 are connected.
Yes. So Silent Hill 3 is a direct sequel to 1, which is why they did it.
This is just a complete different storyline, but you don't
Completely
think it's a prequel. Okay,
I don't-
let's spoilers. Let's go into spoilers.
Okay. All right, go on spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Should be a professional say. Oh! You know that part of Brian Dory when she goes, just keep swimming. She goes, I like to swim. Woo! That's my favorite.
I never finished.
Yeah, we were just talking about how you saw that like yesterday.
I never finished that story. Yeah, so I woke up on like Sunday. No,
Story
it must have
from
been-
3 hours ago.
Yeah. We were at the movies. We started talking about
Before the
something else.
movie.
Yeah, it was Saturday. I woke up probably like 10 in the morning, and my wife was watching Finding Nemo with the kid, right? So, so she went. She's like, "Fuck, I'm going to take a nap." So you watched, Finding Nemo now. So I'm watching it. So then the movie ends, and then like the next, it's like similar movies kind
Yeah,
of pop up on
yeah.
Disney Plus. And I just kind of go through them, and I'm like, seen it. And then one of them was Encanto.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I've never seen this before. So I just kind of clicked
Isn't
it.
that the one with Don't Talk About Bruno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I clicked it just to like, oh, fuck it, I'll watch it. And that movie was fucking fantastic.
It's great.
I really
You
liked
have the
it.
really strong sister and stuff?
Yeah.
I watched it and I have no kids. There was no excuse. I watched it alone in my house because I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool.
I watched the shit out of it. The kid went and took a nap. I continued. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
Yes.
That was a good movie anyway.
What it reminds me of is like you had a party here and there was like, I don't know, let's say 30 people. And it was just me and our niece who's like 15 at the time. Well, she's still 15, maybe 14, sitting watching Ratatouille. And I was like, I fucking love this movie,
It's a
man.
good movie.
Anyways.
Anyway, okay, let's talk about Silent
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hit me.
How do you not think it's a prequel when you find out that he's Pyramid Head?
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Because this is the introduction to Pyramid Head.
Let's get really into that. Okay. All right. Okay, we're really... All right.
I need help.
Pyramid Head is not in any other games. Just Silent Hill 2.
Really?
Yeah. The director wanted to make Silent Hill 1, but he really liked Pyramid Head for Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
So when he made the movie, he decided to include him. But it does not make sense. Pyramid Head does not make sense to be in that first movie.
Why?
Because, okay. All right.
Are you going to nerd out?
We're going to nerd out for a
Fuck.
second. Okay. And this is what I was talking about with character motivations, why a lot of shit doesn't make sense. Okay. In Silent Hill 2, James is running around and he meets a lot of characters. All the characters that were in the movie were in the game. So, Eddie is the guy puking in the toilet.
Yes, Laura.
Laura,
Angela.
Maria, and then Mary is obvious, and then Mary, right? Okay.
Maria and Mary are not the same person.
No. They're okay. But they're supposed to look the same. That's the point.
Was it the same actress?
Yes.
Was it really?
Yeah. So, but it's just she had like a wig on or whatever. But
Yeah.
and that's the point. So, but what's going on is they are all okay. The thing that they did two things to the characters. Okay, in the game, what it is the person that you are, like how good or bad a person you are, that's what the town looks like. Okay? So all of the shit that he sees in the game, all the monsters and stuff, they're supposed to be representations of himself. So Pyramid Head in the game is him. Just like the movie. That's in the movie, it turns out Pyramid Head is him. That's the exact same thing as the game. Because, okay, spoiler alert for Silent Hill 2, but it's also the same as the movie because they kind of weirdly do a backtrack here. He kills his wife in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the one who killed his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same way?
Yeah, but the difference is in the game, what it is she gets sick with cancer. Okay, same thing, kind of the same thing, but and what it is he takes care of her for years. and he gets sick of it. Like she becomes a different person. She be like, you know what I mean? Like she's like this lovely human being. I mean, I'm not, but she's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when she gets sick, she becomes very angry, and she becomes very like resentful of
Oh
everybody.
yeah, I be too.
Yeah.
Irritated.
Right? But like, so she's like dying in a bed for years, and he ends up just like, he's so fucking over it that he just smothers her with a
And
pillow
that's
one
why
day.
he turned into the devil, which is Pyramid Head.
Yes.
That makes sense to me.
Yes.
Okay. Genius.
Thank you.
I'm okay with that.
Right?
I'm okay with that.
And that, oh, sorry.
That is the devil. We are agreeing in this conversation.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like so the Pyramid Head is like, it's like him because he puts this, like he wears this thing almost like as a it sounds stupid, but like a cone of shame.
I would
like,
have said a punishment.
Yes, exactly, and that's like it's him punishing himself, and that's what Pyramid Head is. So all of the creatures, the creatures that are all acid, but they're straitjackets. And it's like him, I guess he's supposed to feel, it's like his restraint and like his, like, how he couldn't do anything. He, like, because he was tied to her. Nurses, because she's always in hospitals. She's always in the hospital. So he sees nurses all the time, and they're faceless, but they're weirdly, like, their bodies are kind of hot. That's like the point, is they're very voluptuous, right? And that's the point, is he's like, it's almost sexual frustration. Do you know what I mean? Like, because they don't sleep with each other anymore. You know what I mean? And it's like, so the end of the movie, or the end of the game, sorry, is he forgot about that, the fact that he killed her. That's the thing.
Okay.
So it's like him going through the stages of, like, I guess, grief, and then coming to the realization that I'm the one who fucking killed her.
Which is what happened in the movie almost.
That is, they kind of do it.
Okay.
But but they kind of do it in a roundabout way where they make it a little more like, endearing, or like he just shows up to her and she's like, fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Whereas in the game,
he did it maliciously.
He did it very maliciously. He was just sick of her.
Well, he did it out of pure love.
And she fought him back. Like, she fought him, like,
oh no.
and it's like a really, like, oh fuck moment. Okay. So there's that, right? So all the creatures, that's the thing. So every other character, they see things that are different than James. And they talk about things that are different because they're going through their shit.
So they're projecting their own stuff.
Shit. Yeah. Laura in the game, to her, the town is normal. It's just an abandoned town. So he keeps saying to her.
Because Eddie sounded like that too. Because Eddie was like, "Why would I leave? I'm alone.
Yeah.
What does it matter?"
And that's just it.
And then
right?
until it was whenever he said you woke him up.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? In the movie, they make it where everybody's seeing the same shit. And that's what's weird.
Oh.
The first time you see Laura on the wall, he's like, why are you on the wall? And she's like, I saw a creature, so I came up here. And she's carrying a weird baby. That's not in the game. In the game, she's just this little girl that's running around the town. She's just.
Do you not think that Laura was pregnant? That's what I thought.
Mary,
Laura was pregnant.
That Mary was pregnant?
Yeah.
You mean? I totally thought that.
Mary was pregnant.
Had a baby.
And she didn't want the baby.
Yeah, I
because
totally
one,
thought.
she couldn't take care of him, so she gave him to Laura, which is now this weird. That was one of the first things. Whenever she said Mary gave it to me, I went, "Oh, that is fucking James's baby."
Yeah, I totally thought that too. I totally
left.
thought so. They were there where that was going, and they didn't.
Oh, they didn't
Or maybe
do
they-
anything technically.
Yeah.
It's open.
So there's that, and then even to the point where, like, so Angela is a pretty big character in the game as well.
Oh.
Angela's the girl with, like, the knife.
I know,
right?
but she
Yeah, yeah.
wasn't even big in the movie.
Right. So there's a scene. So that scene with, like, the where like with the bed, and it's like holding onto her legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because the whole thing with Angela is her, like, father molested her as a kid, right? And that's
I knew something. Whenever she
Right.
said "no man can touch me," I got it.
right. So that's like her character, right? But there's a scene at the very end of the game that it's one of my favorite scenes, and they didn't do it in the movie, and they kind of did, but they didn't. Where James walks into the hotel and it's on fire. So that's from the game, okay? But Angela is at the bottom of, like, a set of stairs, and she's like, I'm gonna go up the stairs, like, peace kind of thing. But the stairs were, like, on fire. Like, she's pretty much walking to her death. And he's like, don't do that. The stairs are on fire. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? And then she's like, oh my God, you finally see it too. And he's like, what? And she's like, everything's on fire for me all the time. Or she's like, says something like that. Like, everything's on fire for me all the time. And then she walks up the stairs.
So to her,
But to her, everything's on fire all the time. Like, that's like what she sees. You see what I'm saying? And all of the monsters are like bed related and like, because it has to do with like molestation and shit.
Oh my god.
So it's like, Eddie is a really big character in the game. And in the movie, he's in one scene, which I thought was weird.
He was literally there for 3 minutes.
Yeah. And then he disappears. And they don't really explain, like, what the fuck was his point? It doesn't, why even include him? It doesn't even make sense. And here's the thing. I actually like the scene. I like the fact that he's like, oh, you woke him up. I'm like, okay, cool, Bert Kreischer. Like great.
Bert Kreischer.
But like, I don't know. I felt like, because okay, so then in the game, Eddie, his thing is he's been bullied his whole life, and he does kind of. So there's that scene where James calls him an asshole, and then he beats him up. He's like, "Call me an asshole again." That's kind of from the game, because his whole thing is because he's been overweight his whole life. He's been bullied a lot, and one day somebody was trying to bully him, and he killed him.
Holy.
And he ran to Silent Hill because there's nobody in Silent Hill. But so what he sees all the time are people making fun of him. And that's like,
Aww.
yeah. So in the end,
It's like schizophrenia almost.
a little bit. And then so in the end, what ends up happening is he starts, it gets to the point where like you realize like, oh no, you're kind of unstable, bud. Like we gotta get you out of here. And then he's like, oh, you're making fun of me too. Like, so he pulls a gun on James, and then so he becomes a boss in the game. Is you have to kill Eddie.
Oh,
Because it's
not
like,
Eddie.
right? So to just have one scene and it doesn't make sense, and then you have it where all of the characters see what James sees is kind of weird, and then you make it where the twist at the end of the movie is they're all the same person. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
He's like, she's like, what's my full name?
Yeah.
And her full name is
Mary
Laura Angela. Which does not roll off the tongue at all. Like
Mary Laura Angela.
yeah, where I'm like,
Great.
okay. Like,
I just didn't like even the whole premise of like they worship her because of
not in the game.
her dad. Like
Yeah.
now it's some cult, and then he sees them ripping her apart and all the blood everywhere, and it's like, but she's not cut open. So,
I thought that was weird as well.
so
So none of that was in the game.
then why would you add that?
I don't get it either. I don't understand it. And here's the thing, though. I will say, though, the second there's that scene, because he walks into the nightclub, and
Yes.
and then it flashes back to like when he meets her friends for the
Yes.
first time, and there's obviously something weird going on with them. I was like, ooh, interesting addition.
That is so Get Out feeling.
Right?
Was it not? Whenever he's like, she did the Lord's work for us. And the wife was like, oh, I have nothing. You know, like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
say
yeah.
the same thing. And it's like, whoo, this is some Get Out shit over here.
It's like just weird enough. And it's like, ooh, this is odd. So I was really excited to see where they went with it, but
They did not go where
I don't
you
think
wanted.
I don't think they did. My problem was if you're going to do that, that's what you want the storyline to be. Ditch all the other shit. Don't make it. I mean,
Combined the two.
Yeah.
Don't make it yours and the games.
Yes.
Make it the games or make it yours.
and like
Yes.
only because it just muddies everything up. Is it muddles? I'm trying to think of the word, but like it just messes everything up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just like it muddies the water. Is that the word? Muddies the
I
water.
don't know, man.
Muddy?
It's your podcast. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I'm
We're
making
in your house, your mics, with your podcast.
I don't know. It just that was my issue.
You know what? If the only thing I keep thinking of is how cool the ending would have been if the ending, you find out that he murdered her, not asking, like he maliciously did it, and in the end was her as that moth, crazy shit, and she was like, you killed me, and it's him going through his mental fucking state, and he's like, I did, I'm so sorry, and she's like, as punishment, you will wear this forever. That would be a better ending for me.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, man, how fucking cool that he has to wear this fucking helmet and drag this heavy ass fucking sword everywhere he goes as punishment. That would be cooler than him being a painter, painting a triangle on his face and going, that's
Light
it.
bulb.
That's it. Because I have Pyramid Head tattooed. I'm a very big fan of Pyramid Head. I always have been.
Yeah.
And it's like the first movie did it so well where it was just, he was so fucking terrifying.
Here's the thing. I will say, I really like him in that first movie. It's really cool. And you are
He
right.
is terrifying.
He is fucking terrifying.
Terrifying. And then they showed him more in the second one, and you're like, oh, fuck. Because him in the first one, when he puts that sword through that, like, elevator door, and it's the two women in the room, terrifying.
Dude, him ripping the skin off that chick is
at
like,
the church?
whoa.
Dude. And then, this one, he was, like, fighting. We have to go back to that stupid spider thing. You're fucking, by the way, arachnophobia must have been going crazy.
Weirdly,
dude.
I was okay with it, but oh boy. Weirdly, I was okay with it. But here's the thing.
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm not done my thought.
Sorry.
But him fighting that stupid fucking spider thing, and him just picking up the sword and, like, fighting for a second, I was like, well, that was disappointing. That's not the first movie at all. The first movie is that he can barely pick it up. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And it's that, like, and one of the most terrifying sounds, besides that fucking alarm, that they only did it really once, the siren.
I think that's
twice, maybe.
They do it 3 times. Because they do it in the apartment building, the hospital, and then the hospital again.
Because, like, the most terrifying thing was hearing the dragging.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck, he's coming. Because that's all you hear is the dragging. And in this, they didn't really... They made his sword seem a lot smaller and a lot less heavy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like that very much.
I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, because I love that. You're right. Like, that noise is like, oh,
it's
shit.
like the dragging noise, and you're like, oh, fuck, here he comes. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead about your stupid spider thing.
Because you said earlier you don't understand the spider thing.
I don't.
I think it's just to show that Pyramid Head protects him.
Protects who?
The main character, James. So James is hiding in the closet. The spider's like kind of, in the room. And then Pyramid shows up, kills the spider, opens the door and stares at him. And I think it's just to show that Pyramid Head protects him. I think it's just an early well, why would Pyramid Head protect him? And then it turns out, oh, they're the same person.
I didn't think Pyramid Head did protect him.
I think that's...
I thought he was going to kill him in the closet, and then it was the... And they both freaked out.
Yeah.
Which I should have known something was weird because they both freaked out.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you're looking at yourself. How is that? I don't know. Now everything's getting muddled. Muddled?
Muddled. See? Okay. I feel like it's muddied.
Muddied?
Doesn't matter.
Muddled. Yeah, everything is getting a little iffy now because it's like, well, they were both in the same room, so I don't understand now. How did you open the closet to yourself?
Yeah.
I don't mind him being Pyramid Head, but that's why I'm saying it's a prequel. That's why I kept saying that. It's a prequel. It doesn't make sense.
I think it's just a parallel story. It doesn't really, it's just unrelated.
There were so many things. And that chick, I don't even know why she was there.
Oh, the Maria girl? Okay.
Why was she even there at all?
Okay, so she is a character that nobody else sees in the game. And then, so she's supposed to represent, like everything, like... I don't know. So the way I look, it's like what he wanted Mary to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's hotter. She's like a little more like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's she dresses a little more skin.
Yeah.
That's what I like. It's supposed to be like, because Mary's very wholesome. She's very almost like church.
I like that about her.
She's very pretty. No, I no.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, because she is very not
provocative,
hookerish, but she
a
is
little bit. Yeah.
She is on that side though.
So that's what the
mini
that's
skirt
what that
and the belly top, and then. But I wish that tattoo was on Mary, and that would have made sense.
Yeah, and then so what happens in the game is so she dies. Pyramid Head kills her, kind of like that, but not quite like that. It's like more of like a fight. Like they're trying to get away, and Pyramid Head kills her. But then later on, he's like walking around and he sees her again, and she's like, "Oh hey, what's up?" And he's like, "What are you doing? Like you died." And she's like, "Oh, you're funny. Get out of here." You know what I mean? But like he keeps seeing her, and like she keeps dying, but he keeps seeing her again. It's like a weird thing that happens in the game. So like, it's because she's not real. She's just a figment of his imagination. Unlike all the other characters who are like.
It makes sense though because she said, "I've been here for weeks," and he's like, "Well, that's weird.
Yeah,
you look normal."
The first thing I thought is like she's like, "I've been here for weeks," and I'm like, but she's never seen a straitjacket before, like the creature.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Oh, what is this?" And it's just like, what are you talking about? And then she was like really confused when the horn was going off. I'm like, how have you been here for weeks? It makes no sense.
Yeah, because then the nurses, she's never seen the nurses, but she knew where the hospital was, but she'd never seen the nurses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she looks completely normal like him, and it's like, but all the other characters
Or like
are
haggard
disheveled,
looking. Yeah.
and they all have skin diseases because
Yeah.
Eddie shows you, and it's like warts and shit.
Yeah, yeah, their lips are black and like.
Yeah, I
got,
think you're on the right track with her. The only issue that I have is why she bled so much. That's the only reason why I thought maybe she is real. There'd be no reason for her to bleed like that all over and then kind of pass out and then, oh. But even her, where she's like, you promise you're going to come, you're going to leave with me, right? You're going to leave with, and it's like, why are you desperately clinging on to this guy all of a sudden?
I think it's supposed right, but it's supposed to represent like Mary wanting to leave. Do you know what I mean?
I did not get that. I
That's
just thought
kind
she
of
was
the
a
way I looked
clingy,
at it.
crazy bitch.
She was a little clingy.
And he was like, dude, I'm here for a specific reason. And if
Yeah.
you're not going to help me, then.
my girlfriend. I'm like, not you. Not you.
And she like kisses him and he just kind of like, no reaction. Just like stands up and walks away. And it's like, girl, stop being so fucking desperate. Ew. Yeah, so, okay. Now.
I will say in the movie, the maze with paintings on the wall,
Yes.
very cool.
In the movie.
In the movie, very cool.
But
Because
it
they're
never
all
even
her.
went out. Yeah, but it never. Well, it was her, and then it gets worse and worse as he goes.
Also, I fucking love. I apologize for cutting you off. I fucking love. In the hospital, they're running away from the nurses, and they run into the elevator, and both of us laughed. It's like,
Because he's pressing the button.
what makes you think this elevator is working?
And over and over.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you want to do a fucking elevator? Why?
It reminds me of the scene from Austin Powers where the dude's standing there and the big rolling machine's coming and he's like, no! And he just stands there. Because it's like they run in the elevator and he just starts pressing the button. There is no indication on this elevator that it's working. There's no electricity. Like, there's not even like a sign saying like, boo-doo, nothing.
Nothing.
Like, it's just, so he's just pressing the button, and looking, and the nurses are like very slowly shambling towards him. He's just pressing the button, pressing the button, pressing the button. It's so silly. And like, what are we doing here?
I kind of lost the idea that how in the first movie, what's the woman's name? Her daughter's name is Sharon, but what is her name?
Rose.
Rose found out very quickly that like the nurses were attracted to light or attracted to the sounds or that the straitjacket people are like whatever. How did these guys not figure out any of that?
Yeah, I don't know. They weren't in there enough, right?
You didn't think to turn off your light or not make noise for a second? They have no faces.
That was the first thing I thought of when he was in the closet with
Oh
the
my
spider creature.
God.
I'm like, turn your fucking
Are
light
you
off, bro.
fucking
Like,
joking?
I'm going to hide in this closet with this giant beam of light coming
Oh my
out
God,
of it.
there's a hole that he's looking through, and all they're seeing is this light peering through this small hole.
It's just like, dude.
Dude, turn off your fucking light, you idiot.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah, so now let's go back to... Let's jump finally to the stupid ending, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we find out that he kills her,
Okay.
and
so,
that's
okay,
why
okay.
he goes cuckoo.
Hold up. Okay, let's go one step further. Okay, back. So it turns out her father was a part of a cult.
Yes.
And then when he died, the cult made her the leader.
Yes.
But so they like drink her blood, but in order to make her bleed, they like make her drink this thing.
poison.
Yeah. So then she starts bleeding from her nose and shit. I guess. And then they like drink her blood.
And they're smearing it all over themselves.
Yeah.
And
And they videotape it. And he sees it. He sees this happen. Which is
in
why
first person.
he follows her, sees it happen, which is why he breaks up with her. And he's like, I'm the fuck out of here.
Come with me.
But he's so aggressive about it. He's so
Well,
like...
he's wasted, yeah.
He's like wasted and he's like, fuck it, I'm fucking out of here. And it's just like,
Yeah.
dude, just be like compassionate. Just be like, what the fuck was that, lady? Like, why don't we get the fuck out
Well,
of
he
here?
said, pack your suitcase, you're leaving with me.
Yeah, and then she says like, "Oh, when I heroically jumped in front of that bus, you know,
Stupid bus.
I was trying to leave.
I was
That's what she said.
leaving.
She's like, I was leaving, and it's just like, okay,
Why? He obviously had a place to live. Obviously.
Why would you move back to Silent
So,
Hill?
if you meet him and he goes, I want to live here, and go, you know what? I've been here my whole life. It's a small town. Can we please move to where you're from?
Yeah, especially because the first thing she says is, there's no art studios or museums here. Like, you're not going to have any work. Do you know what I mean? Like, so why not move to where he lives? There must be a bigger city where she was going anyway. And he's got an awesome loft, by the way.
Because he said that. He said, I'm moving to the city. But I don't know if the loft was after.
I feel like
there was no
true.
indication that he had the... Because the first time we see the loft is him with the beard, and he's wasted, and he's painting.
Well, that's the second time. The opening as well. After he gets home from the bar.
Oh, right.
Yes, which is a cool loft. It's got the... I don't know if I would like...
Dig it.
Yeah, it's cool. The glass ceiling, like the glass...
Dig it.
It's cool. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
I love those. I like when you have the brick as the one wall.
I like that.
I
like that too. The only thing I would like your opinion on is what was going on with the psychiatrist character or the...
I have no idea.
So
obviously she met him.
Okay.
And she's been with him for over a year. She said that.
Yeah.
And he kept talking about Mary, and it was the love of his life, Mary. But I don't think she knows that he ended her. No. I think she just thinks she died, and he just can't get over it.
Yeah.
That is a weird add-on.
But then there's a weird scene where he wakes up in the hospital, but it's in Silent Hill. And he's like, where am I? She's like, oh, you're in the Brookhaven Hospital, which is in Silent Hill because they passed the Brookhaven side.
But he says that. She says Brookhaven, Silent Hill.
Yeah.
She said Silent Hill.
And he's like, and then I guess he's been in there for days because it's like, how is he today? Oh, he's a little, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of weird.
So
I'm on the fence.
It must have been after he killed her.
Yeah, no, but
before
he
left.
So
has to be because the hospital is normal, and there are workers and stuff. Like, why would there be workers and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand.
I don't even know how he left. When would he have left? I don't know. Because he looks like he's in the same room as her, and he's sitting in the same chair that she was in.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, what did you think of the ending? So the ending, he drives into the water with her body, which is actually one of the endings of the game.
Okay.
One of the endings of the game is he can't take it. He finds out that he killed her. He can't take it. Decides to just drive off the pier with her body beside him, kind of the same way, and he just drowns himself. Okay. I'm cool. That's the ending. But then they do that weird Groundhog Day shit where it's like, oh, it turns out he goes back to the beginning of the movie where she like
heroically jumps in front of that bus
to stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heroically, that's not the right word, but
yeah.
It's like
but yeah, and then they drive the opposite way.
Yes.
So then they're not.
So they're going back the way he came.
Not to Silent Hill.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Because then it makes you wonder if the whole Silent Hill thing is real.
Yeah. Also, can we talk about how it shows Silent Hill twice from that like overlook? So that the rest stop, there's like a big overlook, and you can see like the whole lake, Toluca Lake. You can see it, and you can see
Toluca Lake. You even knew that?
I know. I just know from the game. Yeah, but then when there's a scene where he walks past a map, and this says in big letters Toluca Lake.
Damn.
Anyway, so you could see the lake, and you could see Silent Hill.
Yes.
How the fuck does he walk to Silent Hill from there? That's a big ass lake. It's across the lake.
Yeah.
He just walks. So it's like, does he walk for fucking days? Like, I feel like it's a really long walk.
Well, he met Angela at the bottom.
At the stairs, yeah.
And then he had to walk around because he walked.
And she's like trying to stop the water.
Well, because it was coming up. Because it was over graves and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because there were tombstones in the water, so she was trying to stop it because it was rising too much.
Yeah. Also, I actually got a good laugh, and you're like, he like at the very end he has her body and he's walking out, and I'm like, where's he going? And then you're like, Pet Cemetery.
Come on. She was in a bed
It was
sheet.
perfect. It was perfect.
Dude, it's just like Pet Cemetery. And then he's playing cards on the floor.
Yeah,
And I'm
all you
like,
need is Pascal to be like, no.
yes, don't do it. And he walks through Pascal.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. I forgot about Pascal. Oh, I love him.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
so then-
that's exactly what it reminded me of. And the bed sheet and everything. So I would have thought that the ending would have been, because of how it looked, was that he took her, because she's like, I want to be free. I thought he was going to walk her up to the top of the hospital and then do it on the top of the hospital, because whenever she was at Moth Thingy floating, she was on the top. There was a random bed on the top. What the fuck was that about? Why was there a bed on the rooftop?
I have no idea.
And it's like, that made no sense. Why would there be a bed on the rooftop? And it was like a full bed just sitting there. And it's like,
Oh, so it made sense if he brought her up.
he
to the
brought
roof.
her up there to kill her, because that was her favorite spot in the city.
Yeah.
Was on top of a building, to show it wasn't the hospital, it was top of the hotel. But at least she could have looked at the sky and looked at the air, and then he was going to kill her. That would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
The movie was okay. And it sucks that this is like, fuck. It sucks that this is how it's going to end, because that first movie was fucking... Is it the same director? I can kind of tell.
Oh yeah. There's a lot.
Like, and how did they have such better graphics 20 years? That's what I'm saying.
It's true.
This is all on purpose.
If I had to guess, I would say the budget was cut in half. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna. You look up Silent Hill 1. I'll look up.
I've
Silent Hill
already
2.
have it up, so that's easy.
What, Silent Hill 1?
Yeah, because I
Perfect.
looked up what year it was. Sorry, everyone, pause.
Okay, I got it.
I got mine.
Okay, so what's the budget of the original Silent Hill?
50 million.
23
Get
million.
the fuck out
I
of
said
here!
it. I said about half a budget. Yeah.
You nailed that.
Yeah.
What was the second one?
Oh, I bet it's.
You might have to look that up.
Clue.
Silent Hill Revolution, whatever.
Silent Hill Revelation. There we are.
20 million.
Oh, so it's less. Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like it was less.
Well, how much did it? How much the? Okay, hold on.
How much did it make?
The first
50
one.
Okay.
100 million. You doubled?
Which is so it's like
Not great.
Not great, but it's not terrible.
20 years ago, though.
Oh, this has made 20 million so far. What do you think the Rotten Tomato score of this is?
Oh fuck! I don't.
I haven't
even
looked
know.
yet. I actually have no idea.
I bet you 40.
I've been purposely
Avoiding everything?
Purposely avoiding it because I didn't want it to taint my
Good for you.
15%. Yeah, you know what? Makes sense to me.
Fair.
I get it.
What was number one?
Oh fuck.
Sorry for any confusion. We're on Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry.
Film.
Number one was solid.
It was solid.
I think all the actors, the movie was really good. It's very real.
Yeah.
Like the way Rose acts, that's fucking real.
No, the actors are spectacular, and even to this day, they're really, really good actors.
Oh, that poor cop with the steam and everything. Like
That to this day is actually one of the most fucked up like torture scenes.
Dude, that's the worst way to die.
Yeah.
I hate burning. When I get a little burn on my finger, dude, that shit hurts for days.
Dude, I know somebody. I won't say who it is. It doesn't really matter. But they like the other day, like fucking 2 or 3 days ago, they were fixing a pipe. They work at like a plant. They were fixing a steam pipe, and somebody didn't realize that they were on the other end fixing it, and they turned it on. And fucking steamed his like whole arm. Fucking like his skin was falling off and shit. I'm making it sound worse than it is. It's actually he did get steamed though. The whole arm.
Holy fuck.
His skin's not falling off, but it's
Holy
fucking
fuck.
haggard looking.
Because the worst I ever saw was out working at Wendy's, and someone turned around with a basket, and the basket went right on someone's hand, right on someone's arm.
You know-
and it was like a checkered.
Oof! I did something like that once when I worked at Wendy's. So we cook. I mean, when you work at Wendy's, I don't know if they do this anymore. This was when I was 15 years old, so you know, a while back.
5 years ago.
Yeah. 5 years ago. Yeah. Thank you, Ashley.
We're young. We're young.
Yeah. Young at heart. So, back in the day, I don't know if they still do this, but they used to cook bacon in the microwave. Well,
Okay.
the microwave was broken for whatever reason. So what they did, because for baked potatoes, they always have the oven going.
Yeah.
It's just always
Yeah.
on, right? So what they would do instead is they throw the bacon in a metal pan and they
Yes.
just put it in the oven.
Yeah, which is
For
how my
like-
restaurant does it.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes, whatever, then
Yeah.
pull it out. Well, it was like probably 1 a.m, and somebody pulled it out of the oven, pulled the bacon out, and then put the metal pan on the counter, and then walked away. So I'm walking in, I see this metal pan, we're cleaning, so I grabbed it and I was walking around the corner to the sink, and I made it probably 10 or 15 feet
Holy
before I
fuck.
even realized. That's how hot it was. And that's when I realized, like, oh, my hand hurts. So I went to pull my went to open my hand,
Ew.
and all of the skin came off.
Ew.
It was like stuck to it because it was so hot. Because the oven's always 500 degrees. That's like, because that's how they cook
Holy
potatoes.
fuck.
That was the worst burn I think I've ever had. Was like,
Ew.
and I was like a foot away from the sink, which makes it worse. So it's like I made it all the way around the corner to the sink, and I was like, whoa! And I pulled, and like all the skin came off. It was terrible. Yeah, that was.
Okay, Rotten Tomatoes, Silent Hill 1.
Oh, 34%.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
So people
I
don't
really
like
like
people
that.
don't like Silent Hill movies.
Yeah, but nobody likes Scott Pilgrim, and I love that movie.
I love Scott Pilgrim.
That's a good movie. Man, okay. So, any last words for this stupid movie?
Thank you for coming with me, even though you're the one who made me go with you.
It was me. I bought the tickets.
Here's the thing.
And I bought them. I didn't even do the free admission.
really?
I don't have it for Cineplex.
shit.
I don't know if we're allowed to say companies, are we?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, Cineplex sucks. They don't have the Lazy Boys. I like Landmark.
Our theater in Niagara Falls does not have
Yeah.
Lazy Boys.
First world problems, first off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fine. It was whatever.
First world problems, yeah. Because
I
we always go to one movie theater every time, the parking lot that we always sit in, and
Yeah.
it has Lazy Boys. And even if you don't buy Premiere and you buy the cheap ones, it's always a Lazy Boy.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I could throw a rock and hit the Niagara Falls theater from my house. It's right fucking there. It's a
We
2-minute
always
drive.
drive 20 minutes away.
I will drive 20 minutes away
Just
to those
for
Lazy
those
Boys.
Lazy Boys. Dude, and now that because you're right, your knees were almost, I think you were
They were.
leaning a bit.
I kind of felt like I was in an airplane.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, the seat's right there in
Yeah.
front of me. Okay,
Just
cool.
for like them though, like you're 6'5",
I'm a 6'3", roughly.
6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
So he's tall.
Yeah.
And so like for your knee, but you're not 7 feet.
No.
You're not
No,
6'8".
no. Here's
Like
the thing.
there was no need for your knees to be touching the seat in front
Yeah.
of you.
And
An
the
old
theater
school auditorium
was empty.
kind of.
The theater was empty. There was only
Yeah.
like you said, 600
8 people. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was funny because we didn't even look at our tickets. We just picked random seats in the middle. So for whatever reason, I don't know why. So there was 6 people before we got in.
Yes.
6 people. So there's 2 people, and they picked the corners of it was like weird. I don't know why. The 2 people picked like the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the corner is so weird. And then the other 2 people picked the opposite corner.
Yeah.
At the top, and then the other people picked the corner on the other side.
And then we just had the 2 people right in front of us.
okay, yeah. So, but then we were just like, oh fuck it, we'll just grab 2 random seats. Like we don't even look at our tickets.
I knew it was empty.
Yeah.
Because I bought the tickets.
Right. So then we sit down, and then 2 random people walk in, and I'm like, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude, they kind of stopped at our
They
row
did.
for a second.
It'd be fucking hilarious if they walked like, you're in our seats.
I would have literally, like, my coat is in a different seat now, my popcorn. I would have been like, dude, can you please just pick a different seat?
Yeah, like,
Don't
literally
make me
go-
get up.
You could go anywhere else.
You can literally go anywhere. Literally. But we did just have it. We were at the movies.
That did happen.
And
kind of.
I put my popcorn always in the seat beside me because those Lazy Boys are always in threes. No one is ever sitting there. A fucking guy sat beside. I was like, what is the coincidence?
But you were sprawled out. You like,
Dude,
you didn't take
I-
the seat beside you.
Dude,
You took,
I'm
like,
pretty
3
ignorant.
You took 3 seats
Dude,
beside you.
I'm pretty ignorant, bro. My coat is in one, my popcorn's in the other, I'm in the third, you are beside me, and then you have one.
Yeah.
Dude, we take up like 5. Don't even
yeah.
blame it only on
Oh,
me.
yeah, no.
We take up like 5.
Yeah.
So the fact that a guy was coming over and I'm like, does this bother you? And he's like, no, not really. And I kept my fucking jacket in the seat. Anyways, I did do that. I have no regrets.
Fuck it. Anyway,
Yeah, I have no
I had nothing else to say. Here's the thing. The only thing I wanted to say is, I thought it was ballsy that they decided to make this movie. I was really surprised. I'm like, they just remade the game. Maybe that's why, because it's like fresh in people's minds. But I'm like, 20 years later, the same director who I liked. Here's the thing: I liked the first Silent Hill movie. He made a movie called Brotherhood of the Wolf that I think is a fucking spectacular movie. I recommend it. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't really know what he's done lately. I really haven't followed him that much. I don't think he's done a lot. But I thought, like, you know what? That's cool. He's coming back. He's doing Silent Hill 2. I'm surprised no one did it before this.
Yeah.
It's a very popular game, so it's like you'd think a lot of people would do it. So I don't know. I'm just I'm happy it exists because it's like it's cool. And I will say that the back half of the movie reminds me a lot of a David Lynch movie because there's, like I said, there's a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of shit where it's like it's a lot more symbolism above like I was gonna say reality, but I guess that makes sense. But like, whereas like the first Silent Hill movie, they explain a lot.
Yeah,
it all takes place in the real world, or like, you know what I mean. It all takes place in like a tangible world, where like, whereas this, it's it's a lot more psychological. It's a lot more like, you know what I mean. Like,
yes.
like so. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Do I think it's a good movie? No, not really.
I definitely think the right way to go with this would have been to make him be Pyramid Head as a punishment. I do believe that would have made this movie a bit better.
That's the game.
Because I still don't understand why he was Pyramid Head and never explained it. He just put himself in it at one point.
Yeah.
That was it. I got a 4-minute. It never explained why. Like you saying that he was the... Sick.
Yeah. So
that's sick.
In the game, what happens is, so he finds out that he's the one who killed Mary.
Yes.
And the reason why Laura is important in the game is because she was Mary's, she was in the same hospital as Mary. I want to say they were like bunk. Is
that not number one?
No.
What game was that? What movie was that where they had shared the hospital room? Am I losing my fucking mind?
I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
But anyway. Sorry, I don't know why that was important that I even brought that up. But when he finds out that he's the one who killed Mary, and then he like sees Pyramid Head again, he pretty much says like, "All right, I don't need you anymore. Like I'm done suffering. I'm over it." And then Pyramid Head offs himself. That's how in the game, because the Pyramid Head is, "Oh, cool. All right, peace." And then he like, so that's in the game. That's how it happens. I don't understand why they didn't do that in the movie, but they kind of do. But
how can your punishment off themselves?
Because he's punishing himself with guilt.
So now he doesn't have guilt anymore.
He's accepting the fact
like,
that.
So now you're just not going to be punished anymore for what you did.
I guess I think she lets him off the hook.
There we go. That makes a little more sense.
She's kind of like, listen. I feel like she lets him off the hook. Yeah, she kind of says like because all he thinks about is like that one day that was really bad. But she talks about like, well, I'd like to think about all the years that were really good.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So he's like, all right. And she's like, you know, you put me out of my misery. Like, it sucked. But anywho, I'm done.
Me too.
Cool. All right. Till next time.
Bye.